This is the story of how the most powerful woman in podcasting turned her biggest protege into her biggest enemy, and how one feud is now threatening to bring down a $125 million empire. Alex Cooper built Call Her Daddy from a scrappy barstool podcast into the second biggest show on Spotify, right behind Joe Rogan. She signed a $60 million deal with Spotify, then flipped that into a $125 million with SiriusXM. Time magazine called her arguably the most successful woman in podcasting. Rolling Stone dubbed her the new generation's Barbara Walters. Her net worth soared to $60 million. She launched her own media company, created her own podcast network, and she did something she'd done before. She brought another woman into the fold. Just like before, it ended in flames. Because here's the pattern nobody can ignore. Back in 2020, Alex Cooper and her original co-host Sofia Franklyn had a very public breakup over contract negotiations at Barstool Sports. Cooper walked away with the podcast. Franklyn walked away with nothing. Now, 6 years later, Sofia Franklyn is writing a memoir called Daddy Issues, with a cover showing her photo next to the silhouette of a blonde woman literally cut out of the picture. You cannot make this up. But this time, the woman on the other side of the fallout is Alix Earle, Gen Z's ultimate it girl. And the fallout is so much messier. Let's rewind. In 2023, Alix Earle was exploding on TikTok with her Get Ready With Me videos. She was a University of Miami student pulling millions of followers seemingly overnight. She now commands 8.4 million on TikTok, 5.5 million on Instagram. And she was a massive Call Her Daddy fan. She literally called Alex Cooper her actual idol. So when Cooper launched the Unwell network in August 2023, a podcast network designed to platform Gen Z voices, Earle was one of the very first signings. Cooper praised her publicly, saying she felt honored to be at a place in my career where I can pass along knowledge and advice for a new generation of creators to flourish. Earle launched her podcast Hot Mess under the Unwell umbrella in September 2023. Her sister Ashton joined as co-host for Season 2. Everything looked perfect. The mentorship, the partnership, the girl power branding. It was all working beautifully. Until it wasn't. February 2025, Hot Mess was officially dropped from the Unwell network. A source told Us Weekly the reason was blunt. Earle's fan base didn't translate to viable listenership. Her millions of followers weren't tuning into the podcast, and Unwell pulled the plug. But the way it happened clearly left scars. That same month, Cooper's Unwell network threw a massive Super Bowl party in New Orleans. Alix Earle was literally at the Super Bowl with her then-boyfriend, NFL wide receiver Braxton Berrios. She didn't show up to the party. That silence was deafening. By March, Earle announced Hot Mess was going on hiatus, and she said something that made everyone's ears perk up. She told fans she was unable to discuss the details of what was happening with the show. When she finally spoke to WSJ magazine in May, all she would say was that it was, quote, a little bit of a hot mess behind the scenes. And when someone asked her to spill the tea on what happened with Alex Cooper, she said 5 words. How much time do you have? For almost a year, this simmered. Earle went on Dancing with the Stars, finished in second place, and started filming a Netflix reality series produced by the same company behind the Kardashians. She was thriving, and the whispers just kept getting louder. Then came February 2026. Sofia Franklyn announced her memoir, Daddy Issues, and both Alix Earle and her sister Ashton liked the announcement post. If you know anything about internet culture, you know that like was a full declaration of war. The pot finally boiled over in April. On April 9th, a TikToker called The Bravo Mom posted a video comparing Alex Cooper to the Grim Reaper, calling her an ambulance chaser who profits off women's pain.
I would honestly compare Alex Cooper to an ambulance chaser, and she's a Grim Reaper. She is profiting off of women's heartaches.
Alix Earle reposted it. 4 days later, on April 13th, Cooper had had enough. She posted a TikTok directly addressing Earle. Alix Earle, hey girl, the passive-aggressive reposts and the likes and commenting on things, I gotta call you out here. You're going to need to get specific and just say what you gotta say about me. There's no NDA, no one is stopping you. Stop hiding behind other people and just say it yourself.
Stop hiding behind other people and just say it yourself. What's the beef?
She also added, I'm really tired of waking up and seeing you using this big drama to distract from other stuff going online for you.
Because I'm really tired of waking up and seeing you to distract from other shit going online for you.
Earle's response? The next morning, April 14th, she posted a TikTok revealing that her friends literally woke her up the morning after Coachella to show her Cooper's video. Her sister and her friend climbed onto her bed. Half asleep Alix squinted at the screen and asked, "Is it funny?" Then she commented on Cooper's video with 2 words, "Okay, on it." And then Brianna LaPaglia, known as Brianna Chicken Fry from Barstool Sports, jumped in. She said on her podcast, "From what Alix Earle told me, Alex Cooper is a very, very mean person." And then she dropped the line that went everywhere. "It's not me versus you, babe. It's me and the whole world versus you." Cooper fired back, posting DM screenshots showing she'd only ever had friendly exchanges with LaPaglia and claiming they'd never even met in person. But the damage was done. Dave Portnoy, the founder of Barstool Sports, Cooper's original boss, and someone who knows exactly how these creator breakups go, weighed in too. He said the fallout was inevitable because Earle was simply too famous to sit under Cooper. It made no sense from a financial standpoint because Alix Earle didn't need her. On April 19th, Earle posted a TikTok of herself in a pole dancing class set to "You Don't Own Me," captioned, "Sorry, been busy filming this week." Meanwhile, Cooper appeared to throw shade right back by setting an Instagram post to Britney Spears' "Circus," the same song Earle had performed on Dancing with the Stars. But here's where it gets really concerning for Cooper because this feud exposed something much bigger. On April 20th, Bloomberg published an exposé revealing that the Unwell network had lost nearly 24 employees between 2025 and April 2026. 3 major executives, the head of brand marketing, the head of the network, and the chief growth officer, all gone. And the report centered on Cooper's husband Matt Kaplan, who runs the network's day-to-day operations. According to Bloomberg, Kaplan earned a reputation for frequently yelling at staff. During the filming of Unwell Winter Games, he allegedly berated crew members and threatened to prevent them from ever working in Hollywood again, reportedly causing a veteran crew member to break down in tears. The next day, Unwell held an emergency all-hands meeting. Cooper and Kaplan didn't attend. The company's chief marketing officer ran the meeting and acknowledged the departures, but claimed turnover was below other startups. So where does this leave everyone? Alix Earle has a Netflix show filming right now. She's keeping things cryptic, telling fans who claim inside info. Doesn't mean it's true, you'll see. Sofia Franklyn's memoir drops November 2026 through Simon & Schuster. And Alix Cooper, the woman who built a podcasting empire by being the relatable girl's girl, is now facing allegations of being exactly the kind of boss she always positioned herself against. The most fascinating part of this entire saga? When Cooper called out Earle and said there's no NDA, no one is stopping you, she essentially gave Earle the green light to tell her full story on the planet's largest streaming platform. A Netflix reality show produced by the Kardashian team about the woman Alix Cooper mentored and then lost. If history has taught us anything about Alix Cooper, it's that she always survives the breakup. But this time, she might have created the one person who doesn't need her to tell the story.